Good morning, guys, and welcome to the kitchen with Rosa. Today we're gonna be making some black beans in the Instant Pot. We're gonna make, see, my husband loves black beans, so they're dry. So instead of taking hours to make some black beans, it only takes 30 minutes in my Instant Pot. And then after they cook, I separate them, and then I make some beans with it. So I added like half of the package in here because we don't eat it. I don't like to make too much because then it goes to waste. And I put 4 cups of water, a little bit of salt, and some chicken bouillon. See? Let me turn on this light so you can see a little better. There they go. There's my Instant Pot. So I'm gonna put it for 25 minutes to cook, and then after that, then we'll see I'll come back and show you guys how they come out. Like always, they come out great. All right, see you soon. Wait. No, okay. Hi, welcome back. So the pressure cooker just stopped. I let it sit for like 5 minutes because I'm gonna cook them again. So I don't want them to get too mushy yet. So let's see how they came out. All the pressure is done. Let me show you. Look at that. Nice. Let's see. Look at those beautiful beans. Ooh, they're hot. Tried to get one in my hand, but very hot. Let's see. Yep, that's already perfect. See, because I'm gonna cook them again when I go to make them for dinner. So I didn't want them to be too overcooked. See, 30 minutes, and you got nice fresh cooked beans. Ain't that great? So later on, I'm going to show you when I cook them to make them for our rice and beans, because that's when I add my peppers and my onions and my sofrito and my sazon, and we'll make delicious black beans. Okay, thank you. See you later. Welcome to the kitchen with Rosa. Today we're going to make basically a whole dinner. We're going to first start out with the black beans that I did this morning. So I'm going to cook them now to eat them with white rice and beans. So we're going to cook them in the Instant Pot. So we'll take the whole thing of beans and we're going to, pour it in here. Then we're going to take some sofrito, which I make myself, and add about 2 tablespoons. Well, like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Because I like this stuff, so I like to add a lot. At first, I'm going to press the saute button just to heat up stuff in there. I need this out. And I'm also going to cut up some onions. I cut up this red onion. Put some onions in there too. Cut up a little bit of onion. This is a very delicious meal. My husband's one of his favorite, especially black beans. And because we don't eat, I don't buy canned beans anymore. So he even likes it even more. So I make them always fresh. Because they taste so much better. I'm just going to chop a couple of pieces of onions. Not because the sofrito has onions, so. Nice and chopped. This is about a 1/4 cup. But this is a pretty big onion, so I'm gonna put it in here. So I just push, and then I'll get some green pepper. Cut up some green pepper also. The sofrito has all this in it, but we like, I don't know, most Spanish people, but I like to feel the peppers and the onions in my food. So I always have added onions and peppers. My daughter didn't like this very much when she was growing up, but Now she's a cook and she loves it. She knows why I add these things to it. Because this gives it extra flavor. And it's yummy. Like we just make it for 3, so we don't need that much. So now I'm going to put the onions and the peppers in here, right? Everything just goes inside here. So that's the easy part about the Instant Pot. Mix it up a little. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. And something we all love. A package of sazon. Goya. One whole package is just good. Here it is already. Stirring up, getting hot in there. Oh, it smells delicious. Just you can smell the recao and the sofrito because it has all that cilantro in there. Cilantro to me gives the best flavor to your beans. And now I'm gonna add like maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce. I know I cook different than most people, but I try to teach people little by little. You can just, cooking is mostly trial and error. Sometimes you cook something good, sometimes you don't. Now, I'm gonna add about 4 cups of water right into the pot. 1, 2, 2.5 cups. That's really right. Perfect, right? Yeah, 2.5 cups of water. We need to add some salt too. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons. Okay, mix it up. Now I need a little spoon to taste it. Make sure it tastes nice. Oh, it's so good. Let me give my cameraman a taste.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Right. So good.
You always knows how to make your beans, girl.
Yep. Now we're gonna turn it off and we're gonna put the lid on. Keep it on seal, and we're gonna pressure cook it. We'll put it like, I'll say 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, we should have a nice thing of beans. The next thing we're gonna cook is the rice. That's pretty simple. So a lot of people are always asking the question about how to cook rice in your Instant Pot. I've learned that by a lot of trial and error, it's 1-to-1. So in my family, we eat 2 cups of rice. So that means 2 cups of rice gets 2 cups of water. And then you put salt and pepper, salt to taste. And you could either use chicken broth or you could just use water. When I don't have chicken broth, I use water. If I don't have chicken broth, if I want to use something with chicken broth, I just use some of this bouillon. It's like the things that you make chicken soup with, but you can make chicken broth out of this to use on your liquid. So now I'm gonna give the 2 cups of rice, and I always rinse my rice to get all the starch out of it. Like that, you won't get sticky rice. So here we go. You're gonna know how to cook an entire Spanish meal on my YouTube. Okay, I'm getting my other Instant Pot ready, which is over here. That's number 2. Rinse the rice.
Every meal she cooks is with Instant Pot. We don't use the stove anymore.
No.
At all. Every meal you can mention, she cooks it on the Instant Pot, and that is amazing.
Well, I'll be using the stove today because I have to fry my plantain.
Well, that's about it, yeah,
And
but
that's
usually...
because I could do that in the air fryer, but I prefer them on the stove. That's the only thing that's going to be on the stove today.
So it's only used maybe like once in a blue moon.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, very rare. Very rare.
Yeah.
It doesn't stay on for no more than 10 minutes. So that saves a lot on electricity.
But the Instant Pot is amazing. It does a lot of
All types of food, right?
all types of food, and they all come out great, especially if you know what you're doing.
Yes. And I think anybody can learn to cook an Instant Pot, even you, babes.
Now, I like to eat, so
No.
I'll start the kitchen. Just let me know when the food is ready.
See? So now I already got 2 cups of rice in there. Let me get my Instant Pot. I'm going to add 2 cups of water in here. I had a big Instant Pot. See, I'm going to cook the rice first because I have chicken that I'm going to make. I have to see. Most probably I have to wait until that one is done. So this would have been a good time to have 3 of these things.
Oh, we're going to get another one then.
Because, okay, I'm going to add a teaspoon of chicken bouillon on here. Teaspoon, this one. 1 teaspoon. And now we're going to add the rice in here. Let's mix it in a little. Sometimes if you add this, you really don't have to add salt. Especially when you have beans, because the beans will already have the salt and all that. So you don't want to make
That's all the flavor.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the rice really doesn't have to have all that salt. Now we can just put the rice in here. This is the simple. Anybody can make rice when you do this. Anybody. It doesn't matter. Even my husband. He doesn't know it, but he can make this if he wants. This is all you do. You cannot mess this up. It's like impossible. So then you mix it in. I put some olive oil so it doesn't come out sticky. And it comes out nice. About a teaspoon of olive oil. Now, we're going to put it in the Instant Pot. I'm going to plug it in. Turn on the switch. Let me get the cover. Now we're just going to cover it. Keep it on seal. See, show this. See, it has to make sure that's on the seal, not venting. So everything nice and sealed in there. So here, my Instant Pot has a rice button. So all I do is press the rice button, and that's it. We'll have rice. So it's 10 minutes to cook any amount of rice really, and then 10 minutes. Once it beeps and finishes the 10 minutes, then you let it rest for 10 minutes. So in total, 20 minutes to cook rice, and then you have a nice batch of rice. Okay, so once all these things are all done, I'll come back and show you what happened after that. Thank you. Minutes has passed, and the beans are just beeped. And 1 more minute, the rice will be beeping. But the rice still got 10 more minutes to go. So we're going to check on this first. See how it's doing. Let me first take the pressure. Ooh, hold on. Let's do it like this so it'll be safe. Look, I don't need all that light. This one out. Get the steam out. Hopefully they turned out yummy. They will. They always do. Right, baby? They always turn out good. Yeah.
Always. Never had no complaints.
Hear that?
It's done?
What? The rice is just finished.
The rice is done.
We have to do a
Not on that
for
side.
10 minutes.
The rice is done.
Yeah.
The beans are airing out right now.
Yeah, almost done. I usually don't have my Instant Pot here because of this, but I moved it over here so I can have more room.
So is it going to be good?
Yes. Can't wait to serve this dinner. I still gotta make some plantain and the chicken. So you guys are gonna see me making the chicken now, because I have to put the beans in the serving chicken. I'm gonna make the chicken in here. Let me get
Yeah.
a bowl.
You gotta air out the rice?
Not yet. It's too early.
Gotta let it settle.
Yep, you have to let it settle for 10 minutes. And then you take it out. Then just get a bowl.
Well, it's almost done.
Oh wait, I just washed the bowl. Yeah, it's almost there. This is what the beans are going to be storing while we make the chicken. Okay, it's almost there. Turn it off. It only takes a few minutes. Like 2 or 3 minutes.
I think it's good, isn't it?
It's almost there. Still got a little bit. You have to make sure that all the pressure is down. Well, even if I try to open it, oh, it's almost there. If I would try to open it when it's doing that, it won't open it. It won't open at all because of safety. This is it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those beans. Damn.
Let's mix them up.
Always the perfect bean. Look at that. Oh.
And as they sit in the bowl waiting for me, they'll thicken up a little more than this. So let me just taste, make sure the beans are all well cooked up. Let's see. Perfect.
Good.
They're delicious. So, see how quick and easy to make a thing of beans? Now I'm going to pour them into this bowl because I'm going to be using this pot again to make my chicken. Well, we're making something called, in Spanish, we call it pollo guisado. So I'm guessing that Americans would call this like stewed chicken, I think. Some kind of word like that. I grew up knowing it as pollo guisado, so. This is more than enough beans for us, but we're gonna have extra.
I like leftovers, so.
But we most probably be eating some of these beans tomorrow.
Yeah. Leftovers are always good.
I can still use it just like this.
Yep. Put chicken right in there.
Now we're just gonna keep them warm on the stove, on the warmer. While I cook the chicken. I'm gonna cover them up. Because as they sit there, they thicken up because it's just, so I'm going to keep it medium warm. Now, guess what? Time to cook the chicken. Chicken, let's see, this should turn on now. I put the saute button on first because I want to brown my chicken a little bit. So we wait until this gets really hot. All I'm cooking is some chicken thighs. I took 3 chicken thighs. I keep the skin on. My husband doesn't like the skin, but I cook it with the skin on because this is where all the flavor, and to me, gives it more flavor when it has the skin on. Then once it's cooked, he just takes off the skin and he just doesn't eat it. He gives it to me. But the thighs are the best. Thighs are the best ones to cook this kind of meal because they're nice and juicy and they have more fat on them. I put some onions in here. I use red onions, like about a cup of onions, some green peppers, and some sofrito, the famous sofrito. So I seasoned it all out, and a package of sazon. So now we're just waiting for this to warm up, and then we're gonna take this chicken, stick it in there, and let it brown on like 3 minutes on each side. Once that's all done, we're gonna turn off the saute vine. And then we're going to put the lid back on. Oh, we're not going to forget. We have to put the liquid. We have to put tomato sauce. And I will put like a half a cup of water. So they could have some kind of liquid in there. Because you have to have liquid when you use it in pressure cooker. So now it's warm and hot. So it's time to cook this chicken. Yummy. Here comes the second piece. Here comes the third piece. You can tell we're a small family. Yes, and we only eat 1 piece of chicken each. We get full fast. because I make a lot of like rice and then I make beans. So look this, and then I put this stuff right on top of it, all the onions and all the yum yum stuff. This dish will take at least around 10 to 12 minutes to cook. Once I do the sauteing on each side, I'm going to add some spaghetti. Not spaghetti sauce, not spaghetti. I'm going to add tomato sauce. Like a half a can of this tomato sauce. And about a half a cup to a cup of water. And that's it. Then you close it up and then you just wait. So once that's done, then I'll come back and show you the end result. Oh, and look, the rice is almost done. 6 minutes already. Okay, so thank you. See you later. Okay, guess what? The rice is done. So we waited the 10 minutes. We let some of the pressure that it had. Now we're gonna take the pan. I'll try not to get this water on it. Now we're gonna mix it up. Yummy, look at that. Perfect rice. Ooh, hot, hot. Let's see. So rice done in 20 minutes. Chicken is almost gonna be done. Beans are done. So guess what? Less than an hour, then it's gonna be done. That's what I'm talking about. Make it easy. Yep, I'm gonna go look at the chicken. This is already brown. Nice and brown. So now let's add some of the tomato sauce. That's good. And add some water. Let's see how much water will it take. I'll start with a cup, and that'll determine how much I can add. Should be enough. So basically half a cup of water. I'll taste the water. Okay. A little bit of salt, that's it. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Now, we're gonna turn off the saute. This back on. Oh, we can't put it. It still got pressure in it. We have to wait 3 minutes. So once the pressure goes down, I'm gonna put it in for like 9 minutes, and then this will be ready to eat. So while this is cooking, I'm gonna make the maduros plantains on the stove, and one more empanadas that I had to make for me because I have to put jalapenos in mine. My husband don't like that. But it's okay. And then once everything's done, then I'll show you the whole presentation of the dinner. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Okay, hi guys, welcome back. So everything's done. I got over here the plantains and the empanadas on each plate. So now we're gonna check the chicken. I already opened it and the chicken is all done. See? Very good.
That was so good.
So now I'm gonna serve. So first, I take some rice. And then we take some beans. Pour it over this rice. And then, and it sounds like, and then,
yep.
And then we take a piece of chicken. Put it here on the side. Take some of the onions and the sauce.
Yes.
And that's it. And that's a dish for my king, because he loves food. He's getting ready. He's already hungry. The rice and beans. In less than an hour, I made all this food.
With your Instant Pot.
With my Instant Pot.
There you go. It'll take you longer on the stove.
Yes.
Definitely.
So, and look, the only dish is dirty is these 2 things and 2 inserts. And the
That's
plate.
amazing. Yes.
So mess dishes, look, all pots and pans, all clean. Never use them. Okay?
You're amazing.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video and you learned some stuff from me. If you could teach me some stuff, you could tell me any suggestion, anything you think I should do different. But this is perfect for my husband. And if you guys want to buy an Instant Pot, there's going to be a link. Just go there and buy some Instant Pot. And then you guys could share videos with me. Thank you. Subscribe and like. Bye. Hi, I'm Rosa. Welcome back to the kitchen with Rosa. So, today I'm going to play on my Instant Pot again. I'm going to be making some turkey. Oh, my cameraman's here. So, I got some peppers from my garden, some green peppers and some sweet peppers. And I mixed it in with some sofrito that I make myself. Yum, yum. And sofrito is all it is. It's like cilantro and garlic and peppers, and sometimes you got tomatoes. Whatever you like. You just make like a base. I'm waiting for the olive oil to get a little hot. Don't mind my iPad. I'm just getting notifications. So we're gonna make some turkey, ground turkey today. Let's see. I think it should be warm enough. Let's add this in here first to cook this up. That's just peppers. You can chop it. This is a small pepper. I did one like this, and a small green pepper. That's about how much you need. I mean, we're a family of 3, so I don't cook big meals. So I'm using my 3-quart right now. We're most probably gonna eat this. I got some shrimp cocktail sauce. I'm gonna be making some shrimps to make some cocktail sauce, and I mean to make shrimp cocktail. And some rice and some veggies, and maybe one of this, because this is almost getting too ripe, so I have to make it. My family loves this yellow plantain, but this is the only thing I have to use the stove for, because it don't cook really good in the air fryer. I don't like it. It comes out too, let's see, dry or stuff, and you have to do too much stuff. I just rather fry it on the stove, and it goes quick. So see, so I have to get nice and soft the peppers. You can add onions too. I just added onion flakes, so it still has onions in there. See, it's when the peppers and start getting soft, then you can start adding the meat. Because turkey is very dry, especially turkey like this. So I always add olive oil to get it more moist. And sometimes I also add diced tomatoes. These are petite. This is a new product. I haven't bought this one yet. But tomatoes are tomatoes. Don't give me a can opener. Okay. We're going to add like a whole... Well, first I'm going to add the meat, but I'm going to have this. Sometimes I struggle with my can opener, but today it seems to be doing well, I guess. I hope. My hands are not really that good. Okay, see? Now, this is all ready for the ground turkey to be put in here. Ooh! Some of that stuff went in my pocket. That should be it. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a pound of ground turkey here. We don't need a lot. This is smaller than that. Now I'm gonna add the famous sazon. 1 package. This gives it flavor and color and yumness. And a little bit of salt, not a lot, because we already added it. That's good. Just mix it, keep mixing it in. This is on the saute button, so in case you wondering how I'm doing this. I'm just gonna saute it a little bit and then I'm gonna put it to cook. Pressure cook once I put the tomatoes so it could be nice and cooked up like a little, it's like almost like a chili. We'll eat it like a chili, but instead of using ground beef, we use turkey because we don't trust ground beef anymore. Not because we don't like it, because I love ground beef, but there's always something to use about it. It's kind of scary to eat it. I mean, I still eat hot dogs, and you know. Okay, so once this is all cooked up, then we add the tomatoes in there, the whole can, and then we just cover it up for like 5 minutes, pressure cook on high, and that's it, and that should be done. So when I'm done doing that, I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. Okay, see you soon.